G'day everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the anti-recoil for any weapon using the Warzone Pro Pack for the Cronus Zen. To save some people some time, this is not going to be a video on how to set up the Warzone Pro Pack. This video is for people that already have it installed and are already confident with navigating their way into and around the menu on the Zen. Out of all the game packs and the scripts for Warzone or Cold War, the Warzone Pro Pack is by far the easiest to work out the anti-recoil for. All we need to remember is that if the recoil goes up, you increase the strength. You put the strength up. If the recoil goes down, you put the strength down. That's all we need to remember. That's as simple as it gets. So I've recorded myself in a private lobby working out the anti-recoil for a few weapons. You can see the Zen on the screen. Do not copy the exact values that I use for each weapon and expect it to work the exact same for you. That's not how the Zen works. You need to work out the values that work for the settings that you play on. You need to follow the exact same process that I do though. But anyway, let's jump straight into it. Okay, so here we are in a private lobby. I'm going to quickly go through and show you how to work out the anti-recoil for whatever weapon you want to work it out for. I have the AMAX here for now. I am going to go through a couple more. All we need to remember for the Warzone Pro Pack is that if the recoil of the weapon you're trying to work out the anti-recoil for goes up, you need to put the strength up. If the recoil goes down, the strength goes down. That's all we need to remember. Once again, recoil goes up, strength goes up. Recoil goes down, strength goes down. That's all you need to remember. You definitely don't need a spreadsheet. So let's have a look here. I've got my AMAX. We'll have a quick look at the strength. That's on just the standard 100 for now. All right, so let's back out and let's just see how that goes. Okay, we can see that goes up a little bit there. So what we remember, recoil up, strength up. Okay, so back in, strength 100. Let's try 110, back out, save, and then we try that next to it here. All right, the recoil still goes up. So we go back in. Let's crank it up to, let's try 135. Back out to save. And try here just next to it. And there we go. It's that simple and it's that quick. Let's look at something else. Okay, so let's have a look at the kilo. I've got the 60 round mag in there, so I'm going to choose the kilo extended mag option from the list. Now the recoil strength is going to be on the same 135 that we just had the AMAX on, but I'm going to turn this back down to the standard 100. You can either leave it where it was or put it back down to 100 each time. That's completely up to you. Okay, so with it back on 100, I'm going to test it out here. That's already pretty good, but we can see that it is moving upwards. So we're going to go back into the menu, do the strength, and let's try 120. Back out, save, and try that next to it here. Okay, the recoil, a little bit better, but still going up. Let's go back into the menu, 120 to 130. Back out, save, and again try next to it here. I mean, there we go. That's pretty much as good as it's going to get. You could potentially go maybe 135. Back out and save, but let's be honest, if you're struggling to hear people with that, then you know there's probably some there's some other things that you might need to address first. But anyway, let's just try it with 135 just to see how it goes. But again, probably not going to be much better than that. There we go. A little bit better as we can see there. So it's up to you as to which one you'd prefer to go with. All right, so I'm going to switch it up again and go with the M4. I'm going to leave the strength on 135 just for the sake of the video. Back out, save. And let's just see how that one goes. Same process. Okay, so again, a little bit of movement up as we could see. So we can go into the settings, into the strength, and maybe try 140, possibly 145. I'm going to try 140 for now. Back out, save that. And I'm going to try that here. And there we go. That simple, that easy. Okay, so let's have a look at the Grau. Pick that from the list. I'm going to leave the anti-recoil strength at 140. Let's have a look. Now, it does seem all right there. However, my controller does have a little bit of stick drift, so I'm just going to do that twice just to make sure that was correct. Yep, cool. So I'll just go down and then back up. So what we can do is we can then come in here, go to the strength. We can reduce this down to, let's try 120, back out to save. And then try again next door here. Again, way too strong. We go back into the menu and then we reduce this. Let's take it down to 100, save. Still going down. So back into the menu we go. Reduce this down to try 85. And there we go. It did go up a little bit at the end. So, I mean, you could maybe try, if you wanted to, 86 to 87. Yeah, there we go. Not much of a difference, but again, it's up to you as to which one you prefer to go with. The first one at, I think, 80, I think, was good enough. 82, if you wanted to do it, up to you. But as you can see from all these weapons that we've worked out, it's all done very quickly. Some of them can be kind of annoying, but definitely don't need a spreadsheet to be able to work this out. All you need to remember is that if your recoil goes up, you put the value up. If the recoil goes down, you put that strength value down until it doesn't move up or down anymore, or it gets to a point where you're happy with it. And that's everything. So all you're going to need to do is apply that method to whatever weapon you want to work out the anti-recoil for. I'm not going to repeat myself again as to recoil up and down and what you need to do. I'm sure you know by now. Go and test it out in the game. You definitely don't need to pay a monthly fee for access to any type of spreadsheet. There is spreadsheets available, so if you still want to look at them, go ahead, be my guest. However, once you get used to this, you can work it out for whatever weapon you want to within a minute or less. It's very easy. If you do have any questions, ask them in the comments. Peace for watching. I'll see you next time.